Hey everyone, Gerardo here. This is the C2 Alba vlog for lesson 10. So this week, we're going to have a few problems that we need to overcome before we actually implement our project. Because as you know, this is level up week and the student will be writing an essay the first 50 minutes to an hour. And we are required to grade these essays while they're preparing for their project. So this cuts in our facilitation time. So we will just have to basically give them a lot of busy work in today's project, making sure that they stay on task without us having to constantly get up and remind them that they need to stay on task. Another hiccup that we'll have this week is that many of the students will be coming back from their middle school exams this week. And they're going to be coming into a test, and then they're going to be required to create a project. So I'm sure this might overwhelm them a bit. So we need to make it as fun as possible as well. And with this week's topic of creating a museum exhibition, I think we might be able to do that. So this project is focusing on the musician, a specific musician, different artifacts from that musician, and the exhibition you're going to put up in your museum based on that musician. So because it's mostly busy work, I'm going to keep all of the teams fairly small, as in 3 or less. Ideally 3, but in the case where it's 3 and 2, then that's how it's going to have to go. So I'll have each person focusing on a different area. As far as musician goes, I want them to research using the internet, just solely the internet, and on S-Note, create their own biography of that musician, the life and times of blah, 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 whoever that musician would be, whether it be a newer musician like in K-pop or an older musician like Beethoven. Who knows? I'm going to leave the freedom up to them completely, but they are going to be required to create a biography, and I'm going to have a set minimum of words and certain vocabulary that they must use in order to make this, more appropriate for the level of Albatross. As far as the artifacts area goes, I'm going to send a plethora of images of different empty museum rooms, and I'm going to have that person place the different rooms in S-Note as well. Very simple. And also use the internet to download different artifacts that would be associated with this specific musician, and then place them in different areas on the empty image. And this will be considered part of their artifacts / exhibition of what they will be putting up with based on this musician. As far as a third person, they are going to work close together with the person designing the museum using the artifacts, and they're going to write about each artifact. What each artifact is, when the specific musician used it, why they're placing it in the museum, etc. And I'm going to have them require at least 10 to 20 different artifacts that they can use. So, and each artifact would be 1 to 2 sentences long, depending on how specific this type of artifact is. And I believe this should all be done in S-Note as well. That way there's no need for transfer of any files via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi direct. So only the person that designed the exhibition using the artifacts has to be the only one that connects to the TV to show off their museum. Again, according to the SIG, we have 30 minutes for this, and in that 30 minutes we will be grading all of their essays. So with a class large, like 15 or more, this will be quite demanding on you, because I'm sure that sometimes you will have to get up and facilitate, making sure they're staying on task. So you need to make sure to lay out all of the directions before actually starting the project preparation. And this is the C2 Albatross project. I hope there is enough given time to get through all of the output and have discussion afterwards, but I'm not sure, again, because of the extra components of level up test. So I hope this helped everyone, and have a great week 10. See you in a week or two with post vlog. Take care. Giovanni.